Speeding through Louisiana bayou country are two of the greatest motorcycle builders the world has ever known. From the south comes upstart Billy Lane, and from the north, legendary Dave Perewitz. In just 30 days, these two mavericks have designed and fabricated one-of-a-kind steel ponies, and now they're headed for Texas, where the people will decide who will be crowned the coolest bike builder in the universe. It all started a month ago in the sleepy coastal town of Melbourne, Florida. Through the waving palms and drifting yachts came a young man determined to shake things up, Billy Lane. In the first round, Billy was pitted against the famous established bike designer Roger Bourget of Phoenix, Arizona. The vote was close, but in the end, Billy took the prize. Having gained another round, Billy must build a second bike from the ground up. Day one, Billy and his right-hand man, Nick Fradella, bring in the bare bones of his bike-to-be. In just 30 days, this motorcycle must be complete and ready to roll to the Easyrider Biker Build-Off competition in Dallas, Texas.
Well, we're getting ready to do a bike for Bike Build-Off 2. You saw us take out Bourget's and Bike Build-Off 1. Got a new down and dirty frame. The frame I designed, it's radical. Once we get the major components that we just bolt together on, then we're gonna start fabricating the handmade parts that what makes our bikes different than everybody else's. Because everybody uses the same type of parts pretty much, but we make the same parts that are a lot better. The engine we're using makes 135 horsepower. A lot of people knock choppers because they say they're not practical, they're hard to ride, they don't handle well, but choppers aren't made for that. They're made to look good, you know? It's all about looking cool. You wanna look good going slow? This is it.
It's sunny and warm in Melbourne, Florida, but 1,300 miles north in Bridgewater, Massachusetts, winter is raging. Only the hardy dare venture out. This blizzard will go on record as being the worst New England storm in 25 years. Deep in the woods on the outskirt of town is the compound of one of the world's greatest custom bike builders, Dave Perewitz. Despite the severe weather, work begins as usual at 6 a.m. As Billy starts on his custom in the balmy south, it's day one for Dave also. Dave spent a week even further north in Montreal, Canada, fabricating this unique frame.
Rolling Thunder offered to let us use their facility up in Montreal. We made all the necessary changes that we wanted to do, and we're going for that real smooth, clean look. That's the whole theme of this bike. It's different than everybody else's, and that's what I wanted.
It's a 114-inch powerhouse engine, make about 135 horsepower on pump gasoline. And Larry is the project manager for the company that developed it. See, Larry's smart. He gave me the heavy end. When I do a bike, I work from the back forward. I start working from the back and get the fender the way I want it, and that's one of the most critical parts of the bike. And then we'll move forward to the gas tank, and I think once the fenders take shape, I'll really be able to have the gas tank fully envisioned in my head. And the hard part is getting it from my head to my hands. Nick and I go have a couple beers and get out a cocktail napkin and start drawing ideas on a cocktail napkin. And I don't use computer modeling, all that stuff. We use measuring tools occasionally when we're machining parts that need to be accurate. But when it comes to putting a fender on a bike or a gas tank on a bike or exhaust pipes, we don't measure it, we just do it.
Okay, and we got 45 and 7/8.
While Billy Lane is Mr. Spontaneous, Dave Perewitz is Mr. Tried and True. His motto, measure twice and cut once.
The big factor behind this whole bike, naturally, is we're gonna get on this thing and ride it 1,200 miles.
It's day 6 of the build, but instead of working on his bike, Mr. Lane is balancing the books. In just a year, Choppers Inc. has tripled in size.
We're going through some changes. We're growing. We're going off.
One of the huge changes is that Billy and his office manager girlfriend parted ways.
My girl Claudia and I broke up. I was with her for 8.5 years. She's almost like a sister. No matter how much bitterness you have towards somebody, you still love them. The business was a big part of the reason that she and I were breaking up. It wasn't gonna work out with her staying here, so she left. I'm always a disappointment. I'm always late. You know, I'm always changing plans at the last minute. And it's always because of this place. This is my chick right here. I don't think I'm marriage material, to be honest with you. Nick's married for both of us, and I'm single for both of us. See, that's how it works.
It's a good friendship, you know? Right. It's a vicarious thing.
My near future for women, I see a lot of brass poles, a lot of coconut body spray. Spent a lot of time at the ATM machine.
Perewitz Cycle Fab is a family affair. Dave and his wife Susan, 3 grown-up kids, 2 cats, and 2 dogs.
How you doing? I'm Susan Perewitz. 32 years we've been together. It wasn't until after high school that we kind of went out on a date.
How you guys doing?
And that was it.
Okay.
Just one date with him, and I knew.
How long before you're ready?
It took me 9 years to convince him, though, that I was the one. I was a nice girl.
What happened?
He brought out the wild side in me.
Yeah, her old boyfriends used to tell her, don't go out with him, he's trouble.
Yeah, that's what they told me. You don't want to get involved with him. And my mother found out he had a motorcycle, and she didn't like it too much.
Yeah, it's like you say, there aren't too many guys that can say they've been with one woman for 30 years, too thick and thin.
Right. It's a work in progress.
Susan always stands by me.
I need a girl who's behind me, and I haven't found that. You know, I need somebody who's gonna help me push, help me make it through, and help me, make me stronger, not weaker. This is nothing I've ever done before, but it's not anybody else has ever done before either, so I'm gonna perfect it right here one time.
Billy has come up with a radical idea. Run the exhaust pipes up under the seat and out through the rear fender.
Gotta protect my virgin skin. Then we're gonna take these halves and make exhaust pipes out of them, believe it or not. This is gonna be the exhaust pipe right here. Right now it's at the same radius as the original fender. So I'm gonna have to shrink some of it up. It's gonna take some work and some figuring, but I think I can make it happen and make it look really good. Be real careful with it. It's actually starting to take shape, which I find kind of astonishing. This is actually gonna work.
In Bridgewater, Dave is pulling out all stops to beat Billy. He's invited NASCAR exhaust designer Gerald Reinhardt to build his exhaust system. Gerald has a unique outlook on life.
I get up and go to work every day just to make power.
These pipes gonna sound bad. I forgot to tell you that. I want you to put the sound bad into them, too.
The bad's gonna be there, brother. Bad's not the problem.
I mean, are they gonna bark? When I jump on this thing, are they gonna bark? Are they gonna bark or are they gonna bark?
Bark, in my opinion. But
Reinhardt will use 5 pieces to build each pipe. The pieces will get larger in diameter as they go. This will help the engine breathe better, thus more horsepower. Dave has been building custom motorcycles for 32 years. He's a legend in the industry and has seen every style and fad come and go. Billy Lane builds old-style choppers, but each has a mind-boggling twist. This is Psycho Billy Cadillac number 2, an awesome machine with a hubless back wheel. Nothing but a great big O.
Now I'm going through the hard part, and that is making this side look like that side. If I was smart, I would have made a template off of this one, but I got impatient and didn't. So now I gotta go back and try and see if I can figure this out.
Billy has hit another glitch, and just to add fuel to the fire, Dave has sent him a message via the show's producer, Hugh King.
You know, and I don't like to knock anybody. If you measured it in the first place, that doesn't happen.
Dave, he says, I don't want to knock anybody, but I will.
Where's my tape measure? You know, you really need one of these.
Not to be outdone, Billy sends Dave his reply.
Measuring, Dave, destroys art. But art can definitely destroy measuring. Tape measure. Beautiful.
Hey, good one. We'll stick to measuring.
Just be ready, Bill. We've measured up.
You think he's mad about the hair? You think that's what it is?
Dave's equipment is in perfect running order, but most of the machines at Choppers Inc. are old and ornery.
Oh, it's gonna go off on me again. Sometimes it'll run 5 days and not do this, and I don't know what it is about it, but it just...
This bandsaw is acting up, and Billy's patience is getting razor thin. For Billy, every action gets a reaction.
Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna finish the fender. Oh, man.
Fortunately, Nick quickly picks up another bandsaw.
If you see me get near this with a hammer, stop me. Please. You know it's gonna be intimidated by looking at that and saying, hey. Some cooperation is pretty nice, huh? I start hitting with the hammer, and I hit it too hard with that, too. So now I'm fixing my mistakes, basically, and this is like my savior. It's gonna get me out of the mess I made for myself. Thank God I have this thing, otherwise I'd be screwed. I was just getting too aggressive before, you know, I was just pulling it way too hard. So. So it's actually working. Yeah, they kind of look like dragon nostrils, you know, in a way.
Watch out, Dave. Billy's not the only one blowing smoke.
What we'll do is we're gonna come like this, then we're gonna come up with a little kick out. Just so that it kicks the exhaust out. So I can blow the exhaust over towards Billy. No offense, Bill.
How about it?
How's that?
It's perfect.
I think we're looking. We got a trick set of pipes here. Looks like we've got an exhaust system, huh?
All right.
I cut out a piece of sheet metal, which I'm gonna use to finish boxing in the exhaust.
Okay, we laid out some cardboard patterns for the oil tank.
The oil tank, battery box, and fender bracket of Dave's bike are going to look like one smooth unit.
We'll weld that. We'll have a nice fit, and we'll be looking good.
But in fact, this center structure will be formed with 19 handmade pieces of steel.
This baby isn't going anywhere.
In Melbourne, the clock is ticking. In just 18 days, Billy's motorcycle must be ready to ride 730 miles from Pensacola to Dallas.
Trying to make our gas tank. We'll have to slow start again today. We're not raising hell every night. doesn't make getting the work done any easier. But we've got a lot done on the bike, and once we get the gas tank finished up, we'll be in pretty good shape, and hopefully I can finish it today. So this is gonna be our gas tank, flat piece of sheet metal. I've kind of drawn on the surface of it and picked some reference lines for myself. I'm just gonna pick out a shape that I want to have on this bike and remove the material on the bandsaw. I'm just gonna take that and flip it over. My goal is I get this done today, we can go out and do some riding. That's what it's all about. I'm gonna give this thing some nice shape. Nice of a machine as it is, it's not as strong as I am. I use this hammer to kind of manipulate some shape out of it. Starting to take some shape. It's a lot of work.
And in the same 18 days, Perewitz must be on the road too.
Come on, pup.
But unlike Billy, he's right on schedule.
Come on.
It's gonna look pisser. We really like this shape. We're gonna adapt these fronts to these backs. All right, it's a beautiful thing, huh? It's all tacked together. This is the shape we're gonna get. We've got the basics of a gas tank. And we'll set this over the tunnel. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a nice ride. Cruise control over here. When it's red and it's sitting here with flames that make it look like it's moving, then we'll be real happy. Just be ready, Bill, because we are. We've measured up.
You know how the wheels have that little area where you can see through?
Uh-huh.
I want that on
You want
mine.
that? Okay.
Billy's promised to build a bike for his 6-year-old friend Kyle when he grows up. The only question is, who's going to get the first ride?
I'm gonna take my grandma on it.
You're not gonna take any girlfriends on the back of it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yes.
If you could take any lady on the back besides your grandma, who would you take?
Let's see. My friend Charlotte.
But here's the thing, if you take ladies riding, once you take them riding, they're gonna be nicer to you, but you gotta be nice back to them. All right?
All right,
Always be
I
nice to
have
them.
been.
And Jimmy Conway, Goodfellas. I'm gonna reshape the front differently, and once I do that, I can curve it over, and I'll be done with this piece. A lot of work. Success at last.
Now that the fabrication is done, Dave can get on with the thing he loves best.
This is the first day of the paint. I started out as a painter. I've been painting for about, 32, 33 years. And building bikes pretty much about the same amount of time. When I start painting, I have to kind of go into a zone. This is where it all happens. We're going into the spray booth now. A lot of modern technology in here. Everything's been sanded with 360. We've got PPG K200 primer on this. And it's as smooth as a baby's ass. Now we've got about a 45-minute flash time, and then we start putting the red on.
The red Dave is going to use is very special.
This color here was mixed up several years ago for Mario Andretti's, and we got permission to use this color, and it's pretty rich. It's pretty bright.
When Dave's bike is finished, Mario Andretti, racing's winningest driver, is going to fly to Bridgewater for the christening.
That's 3 coats of red base, 3 coats of candy red, and 3 coats of clear.
A custom paint job by Perewitz does not come cheap.
A paint job now, an extensive job, could be anywhere from $7,000 to $10,000. But when you're building a $60,000 or $70,000 bike, you know, that can make it or break it.
This is coat number 2. Coat 3.
You've got a flat red base coat, then you've got a candy red, translucent, that goes over that, and then you have a clear top coat. So it's a 3-stage, so you can see through it. It's a candy.
Okay, this is coat 4, the first coat of the candy. Coat number 5. Coat 6 and the final red coat. The first coat of clear and the 7th coat of paint. Coat number 8, going in.
Okay, see how the tank's stringing? Okay, that means it's ready.
Coat number 9 and the last and final coat.
Down south in Melbourne, Mr. Lane bends metal in his own special way.
I'm gonna make the tunnel for the gas tank that goes over the frame. And I'm gonna do it a very simple way, but effective. It's like this. Thank you. Yeah.
Billy's got a new girlfriend, Nikki Allen, swimsuit model and photographer.
Hi.
Hi.
You look nice.
Thanks.
At first, Nikki had a hard time dealing with Billy's lifestyle.
When we first started dating, he would be late, and I would be like, I don't understand why you're 2 hours late, and da-da-da-da-da. And then I started coming to the shop and realizing that people come here and they start talking to you, and, you know, that's my place to be understanding.
The gas tank has just been sanded with 500. So now we're getting ready to lay out the flames. See, we do these radiuses on the tank to fit my belly here. Now what we're gonna do in this particular job is we're gonna do a lot of crossovers where the flames are gonna go over and under each other. Now you have to take into consideration the shape of the tank, so you want the flames to be moving with the tank. To the eye, it has to be easy to handle. And it takes some time to figure out which flame goes where and which one goes over and which one goes under. If one portion of it doesn't fall right, it can throw the whole job off, so I just take it all off and start over again. In real life, motion doesn't have straight lines. I've looked at fire 100 times and tried to visualize what we put down on paper as flames. And it's not even close. So it's all an illusion. Okay, so now we've got one side of this tank laid out, and now the tricky part is to do the other side the same. But in reality, it doesn't have to be exactly the same. Hey, Bill, eat your heart out.
At Choppers Inc., it's the final week of build, but Billy's far from done.
It's been 22 days since we started doing this bike. The pressure's on. I switched from beer to water because I know I got to get some stuff done. We got basically 3 days to get this bike together and get it painted. And in the midst of all that, we're moving out of the dump here and moving next door into a new building. New digs. This is it. This is what Dave needs to be looking out for right here. And I'm gonna bend this around on my knee and make it look good. I'm shaking like crazy. I got shocked with the welder this morning, and man, it just blew me up. I mean, I'm shaking so bad, my hands and going crazy. There goes again. Damn it. I just got shocked twice now. It feels like somebody shoves a railroad tie right through the middle of your body, man. It hurts like you don't even know. It just makes you feel loopy. I think they didn't see what happened to my bandsaw. Man, shook up. A little low on the right. It's fighting me a little bit. It's fighting me like Dave is. It's treating me like Dave has been. Yeah, we're burning the midnight oil, sorta, and it's not even midnight yet. Pressure, I'm feeling the pressure. Man, I know we gotta get this thing done. It has to be done tonight. I'm tired, man. I got 2 hours of sleep last night.
Once again, Billy Lane has created something totally out there.
I pretty much achieved everything I was trying to do on the overall shape of it. It's got a really funky look to it. It's different. And the next thing we're going to do is get on the road and run with Dave. You know, I'm looking forward to that. Dave's going to get one of these prints on his butt.
When you have flames that cross over and under each other, you have to cut all the pieces out. There's a lot going on, and sometimes it's easy to lose perspective when you're cutting the pieces, and you don't want to cut the wrong piece. We're gonna mask this up so we can spray the flames. The idea is you only want to cut through one layer of tape here, because you don't want to make any of these cuts go into the paint. Now it's starting to look like something. You're a good boy, huh? Good boy. Okay. All right. Huh? You like the snow?
In Melbourne, Billy and Nikki's relationship has hit a rough patch.
I don't want to talk about it. Give me my key and go.
It turns out that despite her promises, Nikki's jealous of his time, and Billy's had it with all the drama.
We'll talk about that later, too. I love Nikki. I think she's great, but she's driving me crazy. I can't seem to find me the right woman. I don't know what it is. I'm over the drama. I told Nikki that she needed to be behind me and help me get where I need to get, instead of standing in front of me and holding me back. This thing on my back has a lot to do with her.
Bitch, be cool.
While Billy's losing time in the south, they're plowing ahead in the north.
Code 11, code 12. This is white pearl. We're gonna tone that yellow down. This is the last coat before we start airbrushing. We're gonna start airbrushing these flames, shading them from yellow, fade into orange, then into red, and the tips will be purple. Separating the men from the boys. Knowing how to make them look good. Now we're gonna switch and we're gonna go to purple. And by the time we're done, it'll be a fairly smooth transition. This flame right here that we just airbrushed is gonna go on top of this one. So we have to cover this portion of the flame. This is the magic moment when we unveil what these flames are really gonna look like. This is where all these hours of masking, you see the reward. I like it. I think it looks great. They're gonna see us coming. Good job, Ron. Well, it's 3:21 in the morning. Pretty tired. My eyes are getting a little blurry.
Feeling pretty tired, but I'm glad we're done with all our fabrication stuff.
Billy's sheet metal is finished and ready for paint by Melbourne artist Joe Richardson.
I'm here with the rest of your nightmare.
That's no nightmare.
How's it going, man?
That's a nice piece.
Good.
Joe grew up in Boston, so to him, Dave Perewitz is a big challenge.
You know, Dave's a legendary painter, so you got to try and outshine him. I think you probably can. Just do what you want to do and call me when it's done.
And now for the finishing touches by master pinstriper Keith Hansen.
The striping always brings a flame job alive.
All by hand. Nobody's perfected a way to do this any quicker than this, but I suppose that's part of the charm, too.
That looks dynamite.
I know, right?
That's what you had in mind, right?
So we'll let this warm up and we'll be ready to start putting some clear on it.
In Melbourne, the 11th hour is here. 28 days have passed and Billy's frame and tank are back from paint.
We got a day and a half left, whatever time we have today and tomorrow to get this thing ready to go riding to Dallas. I have about 4 days worth of work left to do in a day and a half, so we're right on schedule. Looks like another night on the couch for me.
Deadlines, love trouble, and the big move. Billy pays the price.
We've been out every night boozing it up. I should be here working, so this is what I get for it. You know, this is my reward. The oil tank doesn't fit at all, actually. We got our work cut out for us. We didn't do a whole lot of planning with this, so we get it in here. Wow, man, it's actually straight right in the middle and everything. Unbelievable. We're gonna be rolling, and this is gonna be bigger than gold teeth, man. I'm telling you what. It's gonna be like the new thing. Yeah. Beautiful, man.
Yeah, I think it went great. You did a nice job.
Leather worker Paul Cox has brought Billy's seat all the way from New York.
There it is. It looks good too, man. It almost matches the color of the paint, you know, the leather. Those bolts that are there are long enough or not. Like, you know why the V looks so good? Because that's how I measured. You know, I didn't measure with a ruler. I used my eye. I lined the coves up by using the motor mount. So that's why that's right there in the middle, is because I didn't feel like going and looking for a tape.
It's hot in Melbourne and getting hotter in Bridgewater. At 12 noon, Mario Andretti is going to be here. But Dave's bike is far from finished.
Well, Russ, here we are. By the end of the day, this thing's got to be looking like a motorcycle. So far, we've put in 30 days working on this, approximately 500 hours. Right now, we're beginning the assembly. We've already got the bike wired. Okay, this motor is TP121, and we had the cylinders and heads diamond cut to give it that bright look. But the biggest thing is we made this dual carburetor setup. Right behind.
And when Mario comes, this thing will be thundering down the road.
Looks good. Arrivederci, Billy.
Wait till Dave sees this. He's gonna hate it.
Tomorrow, this bike is supposed to be loaded on a trailer headed 500 miles north of Pensacola, Florida. But
we're putting the battery in underneath the transmission, and I have to drill some holes up underneath there, make a plate to hold the battery. And we're gonna either have to take the whole bike apart to do it or turn it upside down. And it's easy to turn it upside down. It's 10 o'clock. I wish this watch was a piece of crap and it was wrong.
Boy, time's just flying by.
Billy's not the only one in trouble. The well-greased Perewitz machine has come to a grinding halt.
The starter isn't kicking in.
Russ Keene discovers that the starter can't turn the motor over because it seems to be frozen solid.
Okay, pull it apart. We put a half-inch ratchet on it with a breaker arm and can't even budge the motor.
Sorry.
He's at a loss. This might kill an hour.
And look at how this is belly.
Yep.
You're coming right into here, see it?
Yep.
It turns out that the jack shaft of the starter motor is grinding into the primary cover. Not good.
Mario!
Arrivederci, Red.
Dave Perewitz.
Hi, guys.
To add to the pressure, Mario arrives right on time.
That red look familiar?
Sure does. It's the first time I've seen it in action. I think you guys are putting it to good use. Everybody that has a bike, the first thing I look at their tire, you know, how far they lean over. I said, oh, there's a pussycat. And this thing's gonna make noise today?
Absolutely.
Good.
That's hot.
I'll test it for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no problem.
Everyone's ready for the party except for the bike.
Russ bores out the primary cover. Now the engine can turn freely.
I want to touch the button.
But the motor's still not getting gas.
Okay.
Famous Perewitz bike owners Brad Whitford of Aerosmith
Okay.
and Reuben Brown of the Buffalo Bills are starting to worry.
Yep, we're getting gas now.
At last,
Okay, Mario.
it's time for the Mario Andretti Magic Touch.
Well, go ahead. It's all yours, buddy.
The Prince of Speed takes Dave's creation on its virgin run. Tonight, Dave will trailer his awesome creation and head south to Pensacola, Florida. There, he'll meet Billy, and together they'll ride to Dallas, Texas for the judging.
Just blew a circuit breaker in it.
In Billyland, nothing seems to be going right. By this time, Lane was supposed to have trailered his bike to Pensacola.
Always something, man. Ready to start the bike, and as usual, something's got to go wrong. I'm taking the beating of a lifetime right now trying to get this bike started. He's probably laughing his ass off now. He's probably loving it.
In fact, Dave and 50 of his closest friends have traveled thousands of miles from all over the United States to Pensacola and are raring to go to Texas.
All my guys are just ready. They're just itching to go.
Oh, Billy, where are you?
Maybe you thought it was tomorrow.
Dave's crew has been snowbound for months. With or without Billy, they're hitting the road.
Well, hopefully he'll be able to catch up with us tonight. We'll be waiting for him.
Here goes take 6, trying to get this thing started.
It's 1 in the afternoon. Billy was supposed to be riding with Dave, but his chopper's still misbehaving.
We've gone 134 miles, but where's Billy? I haven't seen him.
Oh, Billy, where's Billy?
Yeah, baby, where's Billy, babe?
Should Billy be riding? A Borgette?
Finally, the orange dragon comes to life.
This seat got really hot really fast. I'm gonna have some problems with that thing, man.
At last, Billy gets his awesome steed on the road.
Damn.
The bike he's created has classic chopper lines in that it has a high neck and an angular profile. It's called a rigid because the back wheel is attached directly to the frame, so the ride is only for the hardcore. In contrast, the profile of Dave's custom is a smooth curve from front to back. The rear wheel turns in a swing arm which pivots in the frame. There is a hidden shock absorber so the ride is smooth and comfortable. And if Billy wants to catch up with Dave, he's going to have to go full bore because Dave is now 6 hours ahead. Dave and his gang have crossed Mississippi. Tonight's destination, a big Cajun blast in Church Point, Louisiana, an hour west of Baton Rouge. Billy is in hot pursuit, but he's still 3 hours behind.
Well, all the riding's over for day one. Now we go party.
At 7 in the evening, the Perewitz crew rolls into the Bayou Blast, hosted by biker enthusiast Mike Guidry. But still, no Billy.
Excuse me. Everyone's attention, please. Okay, great. I'm looking for Billy Lane. Does anybody know where he is?
Don't have any idea where he is. He must have got lost.
Never one to miss a party, Billy finally rolls in at midnight.
Well, Bill, now that the party's over, how you doing?
What's up?
Well, you made it. Looks good, Bill.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Feels good. Where's your bike at?
Right over here.
The bikes have been 30 days in the making, but this is the very first time Dave and Billy have seen each other's creations.
Well, that's kind of a departure for you, you know, the learn neck and stuff. I like it.
Yeah. Doesn't even look like mine.
Doesn't, it really doesn't. Here's just some good riding.
Early next morning, Billy and Dave head for Dallas, Texas, and the biggest, rowdiest bike show the Lone Star State has ever seen. Their 393-mile trip will take them north to Shreveport, then west to the Big D. Cool bikes, full throttle, and totally in the wind. This is what it's all about. Whoops. Looks like the law has finally caught up with Mr. Lane.
Actually, this is the one that we're supposed to confiscate. This is the one we need right here.
That's it, baby.
That's all right.
That's
he's
you.
always hot. Ooh. Would this be a police bike or what? I'm telling you. Oh, yeah.
Awesome. I've never seen one like that.
Billy's really smoking now, in more ways than one.
I noticed he was smoking for about the last 10 miles, but I figured he must have felt it, so no big deal. Then all of a sudden it burst into flames. The flames were going up his back.
My ass got so hot, it caught right on fire. Look at this.
On the road again, with 10 layers of aluminum foil between his seat and the pipes, Billy's regained his cool.
Like a little Texas rainstorm to get your night going, huh?
Late that night, the bright lights of Dallas. Tomorrow, Dave or Billy, who will win the day? It's Saturday, April 5th, and time for the Easyriders Bike Show at the Fair Park Centennial Hall.
Damn.
Thousands of bikers from across the U.S. have rolled in for the event. By this evening, the people will have spoken. Will it be Dave Perewitz or Billy Lane, who is crowned Designer Builder King? Billy and Dave's bikes are on display at a special Discovery Channel booth.
And you people here are going to decide which one of those bikes you like the best.
Don't get much better than that right there.
This looks like something I would ride.
The voting is neck and neck. People are passionate about which bike they like best. There's no middle ground.
That is an awesome bike. I've never seen an exhaust system come out from under a seat.
There you go, vote for Dave.
He's Daddy's favorite guy, baby.
What does he do?
He built that motorcycle right there, and he rode it here from Florida.
Go Perewitz.
Really, I don't know what Billy Lane was
Awesome. The moment of truth has arrived.
Who will go to the next round of the Great Biker Build-Off? By the narrowest of margins, by the slimmest of votes, Mr. Billy Lane. Congratulations.
Billy does it again.
Let's hear it for James.
Love you, brother.
Another great biker build-off is over. Though Billy Lane emerged victorious, it was by the narrowest of margins. More importantly, millions witnessed the birth of two very advanced, very radical bikes, and a friendship was forged, which will go down in motorcycling history.